equipment fuckery is done, Jimmy has crayons, smart clothes, the mortar board because his magic attack before the mortar board is higher than Andrew's, and Lucky Charm. Punch has a switchblade, a work uniform, barbed wire wristband, and Dragon Fang. He's the primary physical attacker on this team. He's got Pulverizing Light and Roughhouse to go along with that. Helga has Wave Cannon. Instead of a money purse, or coin purse or doctor's bag, we've got money. I didn't spend any. And heals, we'll see how well Sunny Day does. Souvenir t-shirt, monster teeth, and roller skates, that makes her the fastest person on the team, unless Jimmy's in his bird form. Psych and Sunny Day combined. Hopefully Helga's faster than anyone I want to psych out. Sunny Day to act as a 75% party heal, albeit with a 6-turn cooldown. Mom is going to act as a backup physical attacker. By default, she can attack all the enemies, like she was able to with the Grape Shot Cannon before we lost her. Andrew, Advanced Calculus, Souvenir T-shirt, Third Eye, and Spectacles. I thought about replacing Spectacles with something else. It's just an easy-to-replace item, though, should I encounter a boss or some enemy that does a mean status effect that I can potentially get rid of. You know, maybe a magic mirror, maybe a golden cross. Spectacles could easily just be chucked out for anything. It's only +5 magic attack. We got Black Spiral and Thermal Bomb, because of course. After I'm done with Rotting Jack-O-Lantern, I'm probably going to swap to Revolting Blob. Jimmy's got the highest defense score on the team, at 105. Without someone to undulate, we're going to be exposed to danger from opponents. Lars had done a great job of attracting aggro and punishment, and Revolting Blob's undulate does not unlock until level 50. If I want to protect everyone else, Jimmy's got to run Blob, or I just risk everyone being exposed to danger. So before I dart into the subway, let's check out what's in Accelerated Dynamics. How do you feel about this place, Jimmy? Mixed feelings. I guess it's a bank account related thing. Indulge me. Indulge me. Imagine it's a way to keep peasants out of the Platinum member luncheon. Let's withdraw this. And just spend it. Give me toys. Alright. Good thing I saved after all my inventorying. Okay. I narrowly met that. Not even knowing about it. Cool. I don't have to grind catty schoolgirl in the arcade for money. I'm here for the luncheon. Some familiar faces. Looking at the window right now. Yeah, that's the manager of Shinryu Fish Concern. Yeah. I don't know how he got in. He definitely has been through a lot, though. I'm such a rascal. This is a shakedown. What a great place to do it, too. Platinum member luncheon. A luncheon of coffee and donuts. I wonder why we're all gathered here. I hope you're doing all right. Absolutely. That interest there really helped too. It's all her nest egg, I'm sure, Beatrice. Don't you tell me what's reasonable. Nah, I'm good. Glad you're doing alright, information guy. Well, alright, strong word. Huzzah! Alright, everyone's been shaken down. I see you out there. Hello. Employees only. Don't retaliate. Looks like that's the way out. So, what's going on over here? Warning, employees only section. Let's see what's happening at Accelerated Dynamics. Mm-hmm. Don't mind me just cracking the knuckles. I'm choosing to interpret that as EA instead of ER for error. Ah. Yeah? Yeah. Reminded of Stardew Valley. The opening handled this well. Joja. What do we have in here? Prototype, Secretary, and Vendotron. What do they have for us? A coffee maker, some coffee? It's part of the girly set. Interesting. I don't know how tough these enemies are other than that. It wasn't a red exclamation. Let's nuke them. Okay, just crit them all, Jimmy. Alright then. Very good. Unfortunately, a normal attack just isn't good enough for Helga. Without any, damage multiplier on top of that. A 200%, a 300%. She can still deal damage to everyone. So that's like 200 or 300%. It depends on how many enemies there are, but without an active ability, she certainly suffers. I will stay with her manuals, though, instead of giving her something like a pulverizing light. I think that psych is gonna be more useful overall to bank than something else. We've got a yes man and we've got a corporate drone. Let's try not to super nuke everyone this time. Steal $800. I want that coffee maker. Oh, he steals MP! Oh, come on! How did you catch me red-handed? I killed you. Disappointing. Yeah, Jimmy resolving for a young age that he doesn't want this life. Got caught red-handed there, too? You didn't have a 100% chance of stealing $800? What? Well, we don't have to have high five sitting there anymore, thanks to the power of Mom. What do I want to put there instead? I guess we can put Rampage back. Even though Jimmy's not the best at that. Disappointing. Area's a little ominous. And that music building up there, then dropping off a cliff. All the ringing phones. Designed to unnerve and sicken those who... well, those who can really relate to this. I'm not dealing with you guys. I refuse. I reject you all. Get out of my life. I don't expect any of you to live. They're all faster than Helga, who of course is faster than Jimmy. I see. Again, I don't expect them to live past Jimmy's fusillade. Unless Jimmy gets murked, which he did not. Okay. Give your son a high five. Okay. This seems meritorious. Why don't we Have you do a comforting smile. And let's use some Choco Colas. Mr. Grouse. Yelp. No. We all evolve, Jimmy. It's what people do. Perhaps greed is not so good, contrary to what the Golden King taught us with $50,000. If I hadn't done that dungeon, coming here would have been a tall order. Remember, I had 50,000 from that place. Oh? I just quirked my head curiously. The pros and cons, huh? What's the value of Jimmy's life? Because, you know, that's the information we're going to share right now, on our way to Central Hub. Cost-benefit analysis. We have ourselves a boss fight, optional dungeon, against Mr. Grouse. This has been a story that has built up since Smile. Mr. Grouse is coming a long way in the pursuit of his dreams. Now he's threatening to derail Jimmy's. So we've got a personal computer over here. And I've got a counter over there that says 100, and I'm not sure what to do with that information. We can stay as Pumpkin one turn to let the mana burn cool tick down. I kind of fucked up the wording there. Called shot. I wonder who's faster. Let's find out. Helga's faster. MP tax, personal computer raising interest. Ah. MP tax. MP tax. Okay. It's good that Mom has a wave cannon and put some pressure on that personal computer, too. Didn't look like I dealt much damage to the computer, but hurting it hurt the interest. Well, this sucks. Well, I'm taxed. Whatever. I fucking did that. I'm not used to Mom being in the party. I'm not used to someone being faster than Jimmy. The order was supposed to work flawlessly. Rest in peace, weak point. Well, that sucked. That was lamentable. I have no one to blame but myself. I have no one to blame but myself. Alright, nothing for us to steal. A pity. I thought to attack the personal computer with Punch there, because I think it behooves me to keep that interest down. That mechanic exists for a reason. Maybe I should poison the computer. It's probably a mechanic that has something to do with all the MP that Mr. Grouse is stealing. It gets invested through interest and then he does something with it. Probably kill us. It's not really necessary to do this, but, like, I'm not, like, looking at some bleak attack here. Let's throw a poison. But, Mom psyching out Mr. Grouse is fine. So he can't tax us again. That sucked. Good. Let's swamp back the pumpkin. Mana burn up. Check a ghost fire. Roughhouse. Mr. Grouse's normal attack isn't much of anything, which is not a surprise. He's no, like, he hasn't been physically warped by the pulsating mass. He's no grand fighter, powerful wizard, no monstrous entity. He's been changed. And I don't think it was the pulsating mass's fault. This is a fight against corporate greed that we're having here. You are empty, Andrew. Be less empty. Yeah, keep combusting. That's attacking the personal computer as well, which is keeping interest down. A heal's not necessary here? No, I think we're fine. At least he hasn't taxed me again. We've almost got him defeated. In case Mr. Grouse ends with a fancy move. He won't have a chance. Maybe you should have thought about doing that in the first place, monster. Looks like Jimmy didn't have it in his heart to kill Mr. Grouse, though. You really don't think Jimmy doesn't know what it's like to be a small man? This optional dungeon ties into what the Legato dungeon explored, which is the concept of Jimmy's greed. You know? A desire for stuff. The desire to have Jonathan Bear. Think about what money can do for you, Jimmy. And adults talking down to him about how he wouldn't understand what that harrowing life is like, sheltered as he is by his parents. He wouldn't get it. Life insurance. Nice. All right. Banking no longer required to save money. We're saving. Wink, wink. But interest. I don't think I'm going to be able to grab him to shake him. I can. Power anchored in physical strength is fleeting. Tell that to Buck. Oh wait, you can't because we dunked on him! Oh. Alright, this was a fun optional dungeon. And we got something cool out of it. You will no longer lose money when defeated. In addition, we got a molecular beam, a hyperdrive unit, and a skyscraper. Skyscraper is down here in the modern set, +3 attack. There's one of the modern set that we can purchase in Shinryu. We have a hyperdrive unit. I must be blanking and not saying it. Was it not that? Was it an outfit instead? No? Molecular beam. Andrew only 600% magical damage. Good. It's a trinket, Grimith. Plus 50 agility. Okay. Nicely done. You made this video go over a half hour because of your ineptitude. Nicely done. So, goodbye, Black Spiral. Hello, fucking Molecular Beam. How much does that cost? 120. Stiff price. And, Mom gets the hyperdrive unit? Yeah, I think so. In fact, we can even keep the roller skates on her. She loses out on some attack, but her agility goes up even more. I'm not really using Mom for her attack power here. I basically just have like a group like weapon attack on her because I don't want to equip the rad sneakers. It allows her to do something, which in this case was attacking a group there was useful, hurting that personal computer. I think Mr. Grouse could have been much worse had I not targeted the personal computer like I did. Hyperdrive unit and roller skates. Really, I could speed anyone up with that stuff. But it seems most fitting, given what I have Mom's roll as. And her manuals to, say, have her slap down a heal first, but still have some attack power with the wave cannon. I don't think I'll change anyone else's stuff. Nah. Okay. That was fun. Accelerated dynamics. Fun. Worthwhile. Worthwhile in several different ways. From the items we got from it, to the story that was told with it. Very worthwhile items. Appreciate actually getting loot I want to use. And again, I don't have to have my money in the bank, but think of the interest! I gotta save up like Mr. Grouse said. Because it buys all kinds of things for me. And we'll just keep saving it so we can buy even better things, and just never end up buying the stuff. Hoard our cash, then we become a dragon. We're a fucking dragon. Look at that. Take care, everyone.